Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Weazel News. I am your host, Sky Davis. Here with me is Dick Dastardly. How are we doing this evening, Mr. Dick Dastardly?
I'm doing good, Sky. How are you doing this evening?
Good to hear. Doing well. We've had some technical difficulties tonight, so we do apologize to our viewers. But we're happy to see them and be able to talk and chat and update within this week. It was a busy week here in Los Santos,
It was a bad week for
for sure.
aviation, and it was
Did you? I
very
know
busy.
you got a chance to get on a few scenes, Dick, and see what happens throughout the week.
I certainly did. Well, I was part of one scene myself Saturday night. We had some engine issues with Weazel News Chopper.
Yes.
Luckily, I was able to set it down. Didn't sit down in the middle of the freeway, but I was able to set it down on overpass. And then they had another aircraft crash down near the docks Saturday night.
Wow. That's
Yes, ma'am.
and we're glad that you're okay. This has been like the third. Is it the third airplane incident? We gotta stay away from those things.
I think we need to hire a new aircraft mechanic. Possibly might be our issue.
Maybe we've had quite the problems lately.
Most definitely, there, Sky. Maybe we should hire our intern Ricky over there. Maybe he should be jumped up from intern
Yeah.
cameraman to maybe intern aircraft mechanic.
You know what? I think that might be a good idea. I mean, hey, he got all of our images working this evening, even though they're different images. He got everything working. So,
That's right.
maybe he'll be able to make an aircraft work too.
And maybe he can make a fly and stay up for more than an hour or so.
Indeed, indeed, absolutely, absolutely. I know that the state and the sheriff's department has been and the LSPD have been chasing quite a few cases lately, murders and basically like cases around the state. I believe we've had four or five um, unexpected homicide tragedies or scenes rather within the last few weeks. This is quite a time here to be alive here in Los Santos. You never know what is going to happen the next day.
That's right, Sky. I believe we have several missing persons, some potential drug deals busted up. We had a drive-by shooting, believe it or not, in the city
Wow.
the other night. There was there was a large fire out at the biker bar out off the Ocean Highway, Great
I
Ocean Highway. Excuse me.
Yeah, I did hear about that. I believe that they thought that something burst or something made it go up quite quickly. I know the biker said that it went very quickly up in flames. We're glad that nobody was hurt.
Most definitely. I think it says something in the kitchen or something out back behind the kitchen, maybe a propane tank
Wow,
ruptured and it went up very quickly. There was a few bikes that was damaged, but
goodness.
and I think they'll have the biker bar back up and going shortly because those bikers got to have their bars going.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're glad that everybody is okay out there. That's scary. I know there is a missing person in the city right now. A Vic Porter. We've gotten word from by the San Andreas Highway Patrol and that they are looking for one Vic Porter, approximately in her 20s to 30s, brown brunette hair, currently 5'4". If you do see anyone in the description wearing a yellow sweatshirt and gray jeans, if you know that anyone in your area who matches that description, please let law enforcement know immediately, as she may be in danger at this time. So we hope that that uh, that individual and that woman gets found. It's very scary. Uh,
Speaking of missing persons, there's also one missing up from around Grapeseed area too. Uh, Her name was Sally Mender, and she was wearing a red shirt, blue jeans, and a cowboy cowgirl style hat. She
Mm,
is of age, but law enforcement also asks that if anyone sees her, to contact them so they can do a wellness check on her to make sure she's okay.
wow. I mean, a lot of missing people. Hopefully, everybody gets home okay. And if you do find these individuals, please, as Dick just said, call law enforcement immediately. We do wish
Yes,
them
please.
well.
We know their families are most likely, hopefully, at least they're worried about them and
Yeah,
ready to see them again.
absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Let's see. Have you been listening to any music lately, Mr. Dastardly?
I've been listening to NFX and of course my Roy Knox. There's some really, really good music lately coming out. I think NFX just released a new single
Mm-hmm.
this past week.
Nathan. Yeah, they pump out a lot of different music weekly, and we're always pumped to see what they have in store coming up next for their singles and albums and everything that they release.
Yes, they are some awesome music to jam out with when you drive around the city.
Yes. Indeed. Speaking of driving around the city, I know that we have a two new vehicles in the Kuffs Customs catalog. I believe one is a motorbike potentially. Let me look at my notes here. But we do have some new materials out in the Kuffs Customs. So definitely look at that, kuffsgaming.com/Kuffs Customs if you are interested in purchasing or just looking at what it has to offer. Because it's really awesome that they put out new stuff weekly and daily sometimes. A lot
Well,
of
I see we
work.
have four new vehicles.
Ah, trying to find the pull up here on my
It's okay. I
own
got it pulled
notes.
up there,
Alright, go
Sky.
right ahead then.
Yes, we have a 2015 Chevrolet Suburban, a 2018 Harley Street Glide, a 2021 Ford Mustang Mach 1,
Wow.
and we also have a 2005 Ford Mustang GT.
That is awesome. That is awesome. And also with new vehicles, I know the Sheriff's Department and the State Trooper Department and LSPD all have new vans. They have new prisoner transport vans purchased by Ace Pilot 2K7, so thank you to him. And we do have another LSPD bike, which is by Candy Mods. And then we also have a Lenco Bearcat for the state troopers and LSPD units also purchased by Ace Pilot 2K7. So we do thank all of them for their donations and getting us those mods. Um, or those vehicles, as I should say. Really good, really awesome, and can definitely help improve the life and the services of EMS in the Los Angeles area.
Yes, they've also got what they call the morale shirts too. They've got some
Yes.
morale shirts added to our Leo Fire EMS
Mhm.
departments now also. So hopefully help give them some semi-official shirts to where it might be a little more comfortable with some of the itchy woolen
Yeah.
old outdated uniforms they was wearing before the new uniforms got installed in the city.
That is awesome. That is awesome. I know they got him a whole big wardrobe for civilians and for uh the first responders, which is super awesome. Speaking of, I know that the highway patrol and the sheriff's department were out in Polino the other day. As we said, there was a few homicides out there, that missing person, but they also have the new Chevy Silverado truck out there that the lieutenant was using, uh, as well as I was gonna say something else and I just lost track of it, but it'll come back to mind. But they had that new Chevy truck that the lieutenant was driving, which is super awesome. If you guys didn't see that, definitely go and watch it back. His body cam was rolling along with the sheriff's department.
Yes,
Yes.
I'm glad. I believe the San Andreas Highway Patrol may also have a similar style Chevrolet. Also, they've been driving around the city too.
Mhm.
I know the sheriff's department has one, and I believe the San Andreas Highway Patrol. I think
Yep.
they are real similar, just a slightly different paint schemes
Yes.
on them.
Yes, yes. Speaking of paint skins, the State Highway Patrol got a revamp, as you guys may or may not have seen. With they have gone with the gold color and have moved to a gray silver to match their uniforms and their apparel, and it looks incredible if I do say so myself. Really good job, working on those skins to make that happen.
Yes, they are a beautiful look workup on those. They kind of remind me of the Georgia State Patrol skins down in the state of Georgia, where the colors are sometimes.
Yes. Yes, that is and it's a little bit easier for them to hide as well, which is kind of nice without the glow of the gold in the sun. When they don't have their lights on, they might get you.
It might be hiding in the meetings. Everybody better watch out and slow down some.
They might, they might. Speaking of slowing down and moving over and whatnot, we've had quite a few, guess you could call it quote unquote normal traffic stops lately, which is super awesome to see. And it is a good reminder that first responders can have a variety of calls and it isn't always, crazy one space to the next. It's nice to see them out policing in the community, just making sure everybody stays safe without any craziness happening. For
Yes,
sure,
ma'am.
for sure. Um, I know out in the Polito area as well. Along with kind of where that fire was a little bit down the road, there was an abandoned car that was found on the side of the road. It was a yellow convertible, and it is still unknown as to who that belonged to, but it is connected with a homicide that the sheriff's department and San Andreas Highway Patrol troopers are investigating. So if you do have any information that could help any law enforcement, definitely let them know. The weather has been pretty nice here in the city so far this week. I'd have to say.
I'd have to agree. I was actually right before a newscast. I was watching the launch of a rocket with a satellite from the Cape,
Wow,
and it had a successful launch once again.
that is incredible to hear. Congratulations to everyone involved in that. That's something that I'd love to see one day. That we hopefully can be a part of someday. Dick, seeing a rocket being launched out of San Andreas, that would be incredible.
That would be a sight to see right there. It might take a little while to build us a launch pad, but that would
Yeah.
be a sight to see to watch a rocket launch from San Andreas area.
It really would. Yeah, they could even launch it off of Kyle Perico, which would be pretty incredible.
Yeah,
Some
that would be
thought.
different, but you never know. It might, some of the Kyle Pericoans down there, they might take some pop shots at it. I hate to see a satellite go to space with a couple bullet holes in it.
You are right about that. You are right about that. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Are there any businesses we haven't covered in a while? I know Mosley's and Hayes have been doing great jobs with Toe Benny's as always as well. But I'm trying to think if there's anybody that we haven't covered here in a while.
We've done the pizza place. We've done Bob's
Mm-hmm.
Balls. Several other places we've covered. Mostly, I guess we need to start hitting up the Ron gas stations in the area and the LTDs.
Yeah,
Both give them equal shout outs.
yes. Definitely the LTDs have great workers out there. A few of them are owned by actual people. Um, the Sandy gas station, and there's one out. Flywheels as well. Flywheels does a great job, even though they're, not a Ron, they're their own brand, but they do a great job. But the clerks always do a great job at the 24/7s and handling when, LEO need anything. I know that one of them was giving out free hot dogs the other day, for all the law enforcement. So it's nice to see the interchange between civilians and the great men and women in the city.
That is awesome. Yes, supporting the gas station because they keep fueling up our city and keeping your vehicles rolling. We want to
Yes,
make sure we have the fuel in the city to keep on rolling down the road. We don't want those electric
absolutely.
vehicles to come in if we can help it. So let's keep buying that fuel.
Absolutely, especially with the rise in gas prices. I know that a lot of places are trying to keep it down as much as possible. And there's actually been a grant submitted to hopefully keep gas prices under a certain amount of money. So we hope that that goes through, and that can be something that happens for the San Andreas, and we will keep you all updated on what happens with that.
Yes, ma'am. Because I believe gas prices right now are running anywhere between $2.50 to like $3 a
Hmm.
gallon, depending on where you're at in the
Yes,
states.
yes. And I know that at one point it was up to 4 to 5, um, normally 4, but it's definitely nice to see that we're kind of hiking those prices back down. That way everyone can make a living in San Andreas.
Most definitely, because we don't get paid quite enough to pay that kind of price for fuel. So
Right?
thank you for lowering the prices.
Yes, exactly. And as always, if you are, taking any quality services through the city, like Ubers, trains, planes, buses, not that you can take a plane from the city, but
No, not the way been falling from the sky lately.
indeed. Um, but make sure that you tip well and you be kind and courteous to all the workers out there in Los Santos and San Andreas, because you never know what type of week somebody's having.
That's correct, Sky.
Absolutely. Um, I realized that I didn't really talk about what kind of music I had been listening to, so I'll backtrack a little bit. I'm like, I was like, wait, I didn't, but I've been listening to Bianca Del Barro. Hopefully, I'm saying her name right, but she's over on the BoobTube, and she is quite incredible. Still listening to Jake Miller, who I was listening to last week, but Bianca, has quite the voice, does all acoustic and guitar, personal covers, and also original music. So definitely go check her out if you are cruising around the boob tube and taking a break from shorts and other streams and videos of the nature. Absolutely, absolutely. Let's say we've had a lot of good work done uh, by everyone in the city recently, but we do want to congratulate Lieutenant Lieutenant of the uh, fire department. Dylan has become a captain.
Woo woo.
Congratulations to him. And we also have Mr. Yes, so Julian Donovan has become captain. And we also have Mr. Max Payne Sean, who has become assistant chief. So we do congratulate both of them on their promotions through uh, promotions.
Promotions close enough.
Close enough through the San Andreas Fire Department and all the great work. all the great work that they do. Wow, we're already starting with the mumbling. I will get past that one day, folks.
It's a new words week. New words. We're learning new
Yep.
words this week.
Hey, I mean, last week I called Cuffs Customs, Cuffs Coming.
And I think I had a new name given me, Mick Dick Dassley, I think.
Yep, McDick Dastardly, yep, yep. And the only thing I can think of by saying cuffs coming is like the cuffs are coming, kind of like the oh, I have
The
some.
redcoats are coming. The
Right,
redcoats are coming.
right, yeah, but it's like the cuffs are coming, the cuffs are coming. Which the cuffs can come to your PC and your home if you are over 16 and want to join the server at cuffsgaming.com. What a segue.
Awesome, awesome, Sky. I knew you had it in you.
Yes. What a segue. Um, speaking of segues, speaking of segues, I wish we had a segue for Los Santos. That would be pretty cool. I'd probably fall on my face, but wouldn't be the
Yeah,
first
because
time.
you struggle with them stairs sometimes.
Sometimes I do, but I made it through the front door today without face planting, so it's always a good day to not face plant.
Yes, definitely. That's a good day.
However, I did leave a boot mark on our printer, but I know Rick will take care of that one.
Yeah, Rick got in here cleaning it up while giving some polish and a toothbrush.
Yeah, we'll polish it up and get it all good to go. But we are gonna be doing a little bit more content creating. I hear that you'll be out on the streets on Saturday, which will be a lot of fun.
Yes, ma'am, I will be.
Yes, out here at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 8 Central or wherever you normal cuffs time. Jamie H. Dick Dastardly will be out here on his channel, streaming live from the server. So make sure you guys support him. Ryan will also be live. You guys can do exclamation point rotation, and that will take you up to the schedule of the streams and let you subscribe to their channels. But definitely make sure that you do not miss that. It will be an awesome time. I, however, will be taking the weekend off next week, but I have all the faith in the world that Mr. Dick Dastardly will do amazingly. So make sure you guys show him the Weazel News love.
Yes, I'm gonna try my best to bring the backside of the news. That way, everybody can see
Yes,
from our point of view what we're doing as newscasters, and try to maybe get involved with some capturing some scenes and things, and
absolutely.
showing it from our point of view, and taking out that brand new uh, SUV we've got with lights and radar
Yes.
dishes and all things, all kinds of. Did you know it's got a big screen TV in? I'm excited
I
about that. I'm
did,
sorry,
I
I know I said it
did.
last week, but it's got a big screen TV in the back.
It does, and it's okay. It's a good thing to be excited about. It is a good thing to be excited about. You're allowed to be excited about that.
Yes, yes,
Um, yeah, we're always excited, especially when it involves us getting new things. We report about everybody else getting new things, so it's really nice that we are able to get some new stuff too.
yes. It's not very often us here at Weezer News gets new things. We are times crashing helicopters and all, but maybe
I
they're
think
trying to keep us more on the
I,
ground this
I
time.
think that's why I think that's why we haven't gotten another helicopter. I think
That
that's
might
why.
be it. I think I would have to agree with you on that. Maybe they're trying to tell us some pointers that maybe we need to stay planted on the ground by giving us
Yeah,
ground vehicles.
maybe. But hey, I won't complain. It is a very nice vehicle to have out and about for sure.
Yes, it is. Lights, beautiful lights all over it, and all kinds of
Mhm.
computers, and it's apparently it's got a scanner in it, so I may be able to listen in on some dispatch and hear dispatch as they put Leo and rescue interrupt to some of these calls.
That is awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. And that'll be a lot of fun and a good time. Yes, and I am unfortunately gonna miss it, which is will be kind of sad. But I'll be out at a music festival next weekend, and I'll report all the good stuff. I'm going out to see the Rocket City Midgets, Booty Rocks, and a whole bunch of other artists. So definitely looking
Yeah.
forward to that.
I hope you give us some good feedback on it when you come back there, Sky. I heard it's going to be a great music festival.
I will, and I'll definitely try and take some capture some videos and some news for everybody to see, uh, and we'll go from there. It should be a fun time.
Yes, ma'am. I hope you enjoy it.
I hope so too. It's been a while since I've had a full weekend off, so we'll look forward to it, and we'll have some fun and make it back here in one piece.
Do it, and have a good time. And remember, if you need a designated driver, call an Uber or Lyft.
Absolutely. Yep. I'll be taking the train into the out there to Cayo Perico to be able to see all what goes down at the beach down there. So it'll be a lot of fun.
Good deal, good deal. Sounds like you have a good time there, Sky.
Yes, indeed. Do we have anything else that we want to report on tonight? Um,
I
I
think
know
we've
it's
hit
been
everything.
we have. It was a busy yet not complicated. We've had a lot of storylines that are, mixing together, which we love to see that kind of RP, and I think that the audience loves to see that as well.
I would have to agree with that, most definitely.
Absolutely. And again, if you are interested enjoying our server and being on the server, definitely check out kuffsgaming.com, which is in the upper left, discord.me/cuffs to apply, 16 or older, and go to exclamation point rotation for the list of who is streaming when. Again, Jamie H, who is Dick Dastardly right next to me. He will be streaming on Saturday with Mr. Ryan Wilson. So definitely go check out them both. Show them all of the love. Definitely go check out the new SUV that we have and get plugged in so you don't miss anything and what the city and RP has to offer. That way you can have a lot of fun with these gentlemen and make some more awesome RP happen.
And don't forget, you have Ace and Excalibur
Yes.
streaming on
Tuesday,
Tuesday.
yep, which I will be there for that. I'm just skipping the whole week. We're going right to
It's,
the
you're
weekend
ready for the
again.
weekend there, Sky. I can't blame you.
I
I can't blame you. I would be ready for the weekend too.
anything. Oh, yep, yep. Um, yep, for sure, for sure. I just started playing feedback for all of the viewers watching. I do apologize about that, but there is a link for Jamie out there. Make sure to show him some love. But yeah, I think we covered it all this evening. We do appreciate you all being here and rocking out with us, and well, rocking out.
Yeah, we'll just leave it at rocking now as far as we'll go with that one.
Oh, lordy. Well, here's to some more sky chaos, which I guess everyone is used to by now. But we appreciate you all being here. My name is Sky Davis. This is the Assembly. We are live on Weazel News every Sunday at 8:15 p.m. EST. Come check us out. Check out all the other streamers, and we appreciate you all being here. Join the server, hang out with us, and I believe that'll do it for us tonight. Have an
I would have to
awesome
agree.
night, everybody, and we will see you on the next one. Thank you, Dick Dastardly, for joining me, and this has been Weasel News. Good night, everybody.
Good night.